Hi everyone, this is Brandon Burgess with Daigle and Associates, and today I'm going to cover the Hydro Rain 990. So we have the unit itself. So again, this is for 4 valves, so 4 stations. Okay, we also have auxiliary for soil moisture sensor, rain sensor, even a solar panel. So this actually can be adopted to a solar timer. So that's something to remember. Of course, I have my hinge to hold onto my solenoid, and this unit will actually come with a DC latching solenoid. Okay, and again, this is something I like about this is it's a pigtail, so it plugs in with an O-ring, so we don't have to have a wire nut. You know, that's always troublesome. If the wire nut's not right, the valve's not going to work right, and it's not the fault of the product itself. Okay, so of course we have our instruction manual. So I have a Hydro Rain valve here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over how to change out the solenoid. Before I get into switching the solenoid, I wanna go over adapters. So it comes with the adapter for 90% of the valves. We're looking for your standard thread valves. But if you're looking for a PVB or Hydro Rain HRV, you need a different adapter. So if you look in the manual, in the back, it'll give you what adapter goes for what valve and the part number. So remember that. Always ask the customer what type of valve they're going to be putting the 990 on. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and switch because we need a different adapter. Put this on. So now I'm ready to put this on this valve. Now, installing the solenoid is pretty simple. Always make sure to tell your customer, turn down the flow control all the way down. It'll help some. You'll still get leakage out. We need to shut down the meter, shut down the backflow. Right. Simply take off our solenoid. Use our DC latching solenoid for battery operated units. With the adapter, remember adapters are key when we're changing out a DC latching solenoid. Make sure we have the right adapter. If we're forcing it, the margin of error is really, really small. So we live and die actually by this adapter regarding battery operated units. So I take my battery operated unit, I'll pull out number 1. Plug that in. So now I'm ready to rock and roll. Something that is unique to the Hydro Rain is you can actually pull this faceplate off and do your programming. Right? That's pretty wild. I like that. And it's easy. It's a dial, so it's very easy for the contractor to get in and out because that's what we want to do when we're putting in battery operated units. Set time, set date, start times, how often, how long, so run times. And we're also looking at water budget. So that's a great key. So a water budget feature on any timer, it's a global runtime adjustment. So that means I could put plus or minus, and I'm doing a percentage. So if I'm at 100%, that means all my programming is set to what I tell it to. So if I have it for 10 minutes, let's say, that means 100% water budget, no change. But say for some reason it's unseasonably warm or something, instead of going in and changing the time, I just increase my water budget by 20%. Now I'm watering for 12 minutes. Get how that kind of works? So yeah, that's very important to teach people, the contractors, and small little things like that. It's very, very helpful. I'm glad that that's on here. And then moisture sensor. So we'll set a moisture sensor, will work on this controller, and you go in and you set it up there. Okay, so pretty self-explanatory. When we go, we just turn this dial. We want it off, we have it off. The bottom button here, this is for manual. You press that button, manually turn the valve. So now I'm going to leave it on auto. I'm ready to go. So that's right back in there. Make sure you snug it up. And as the same with any battery operated unit, we need to keep the moisture out, right? So this is a sealed cap that we put here on the Hydro Rain, but you gotta make sure you tell them that we snug it up. I mean, I'm not talking we don't get pliers on it, we just snug it up nice and easy. Go ahead and hook up our little holder here. And that's it, we're ready to go. So this is the Hydro Rain 990. If you have any questions, please contact us at Daigle and Associates. Our number is 909-983-7000, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one.